Сәлем достар, сіздермен бірге Бастапқы және де өзіміз ішейік жобасы. Бүгін біздер ішейікке банктің ерекше салымшысына қонаққа келіп отырмыз. Ол кім және де қандай ерекше оқиғасы бар екенін алдыда білетін боламыз. Сонымен кеттік. Саламатсыздар ма?
Сәлеметсіз бе? Қош келдіңіз.
Рахмет.
Сәлеметсіздер ме?
Саламатсыздар ма? Өлем мырза, баспанаңызға шақырғаныңызға мыңда бір алғыс. Есімім Пәтермен болады. Біздер Отбасы банкінен өзіміз ішейік жобасынан келіп отырмыз. Біздің салымшыларға өзіңіз туралы айтып өтсеңіз.
Yeah, very nice to have you at our place. In fact, here they call me Walihan and also Walike.
Walike.
Yeah.
Яғни қазақи Walike деп айтамыз достар.
I came to Kazakhstan in 2006 to work in a company, a real estate development company. I stayed with them 4 years. I was the chief operating officer. And in 2010, I started my own company, which is today Monarch Eurasia, which is a company which is specialized in real estate, design, architecture, and project management. And we have done a lot of projects. One of the most famous projects we have is Smart Point, basically. So, well, this is our place. It was, we bought this apartment 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. Mm-hmm. It was financed by Отбасы Bank.
Отбасы банк арқылы.
Yeah.
Керемет.
And when we took the loan with Отбасы Bank, we were very careful in the planning of the transformation of the apartment, because this was an old building, or it is an old building, and we were very careful with planning all the expenses, so that when we would receive the money, we would manage every single expense so that there would be no surprise. No surprise for the bank, no surprise for us.
Қазақстанға келгенде алғаш рет қандай әсерде болдыңыз?
Well, when I arrived in Kazakhstan, I came from Paris, Western Europe. So I landed in 2006 in a country which was still emerging country, emerging economy. Almaty was very different, but I spent a lot of time in West Kazakhstan, in Atyrau.
Атырау?
Yes.
Мен жерлесіміз болып шықтыңыз ғой.
Okay. So, Western Kazakhstan, even if there's a lot of oil and gas, is still a place where things are progressing, and 20 years ago it was very different. This is what's beautiful about my time in Kazakhstan. I've seen the progress, a lot of progress. Almaty has become a very pleasant city to live and work and enjoy. I also have lots of fun with my friends and the people we meet to enjoy the culture of Kazakhs, the culture, whether it's the food, the art, but most of all is the people. The people of Kazakhstan are quite wonderful. So this is our one room, where basically we have the lounge, the kitchen. This is where we evade. This is evasion place. It's our balcony, nicely installed to benefit from the beautiful weather in the summer, the snow in the winter, and the nice colors, changing colors during the autumn and during the spring.
Қарап отырсам, өте керемет көрініс. Мына абаттандыру жұмыстарын, бұл жерде жайылып тұрған жасыл шөп мысалға айнала өте керемет. Бұның барлығы қалай болды, қалай жасадыңыздар?
So the courtyard is very important because in general in Kazakhstan courtyards are not very well managed. There's a lot of musar. There are not enough trees. So we planted trees with the help of the Akimat. And with the help of the Akimat also, we have one of the first musal, which is underground. And so it's much better place now.
Келесі сұрағым, мына Қазақстаннан не себепті пәтер алуға шештіңіз, және бұл шешімге қалай келдіңіз?
I'm 62, and my wife and I don't own an apartment, or didn't own an apartment in Kazakhstan, in Almaty. And we thought that to be safe for our older days, to retire and enjoy Almaty, it was time to buy an apartment. So that's what we did. And we were looking, and we found Отбасы банк.
Отбасы банкіне қалай келдіңіз? Отбасы банкімен қалай келді сізге?
So when we started analyzing the various programs on the market, we thought that this 50-50 deal was in fact interesting. And then when we went into contact with the people in the bank, we honestly got a very good support. And they managed to do things very, very quickly, much faster than we had thought initially. They were very supportive in all the processes. And so it allowed us to conclude our deal of acquisition with the former owner, and then to move on the project that we had prepared.
Енді сіз арал займмен баспана болғансыз, бастапқыда 50%-ын жинау керек. Сіз қалай 50%-ын жинадыңыз ба, немесе бірден салдыңыз ба?
Well, in fact, we have been accumulating money over the years to be able to buy something. And in fact, what is interesting is that we were looking around on the market, but the prices were high per square meter. And in fact, we found this place at a very competitive rate, which in fact pushed us to make this acquisition. But the apartment was very old and very bad condition. So when we took the loan, we took the loan not only to buy the apartment, but also to help us on the renovation works, which were quite substantial.
Өлем қателеспесем, мынау винный карта ғой да?
Yes.
Осы туралы айтып өтсеңіз, кішігірім мәлімет беріп.
Yes, this is, as I'm half French, this is important in my life, wine. And I especially like Burgundy wines. So we have here the maps of all the wine plots for Côte de Beaune and Côte de Nuit. Yeah. So here this is the piano that belongs to James, younger son. And here the family is assembled here.
Но сіздің балдарыңыз да, қателеспесем.
Yeah, so these are our three children. Timothy is the eldest, Elias is a bit younger, and James, the youngest of them, is 25.
Ильяс, Тимоти және Джеймс.
Yes.
Қазіргі таңда олар қайда екен?
So they live in different places. Elias lives in Kazakhstan. Yeah. Timothy, he is in London. And James is in Paris.
Керемет. Уәлихан мырза, өте қуаныштымын, шаңырағыңыз құтты болсын. Отбасы банк арқылы баспаналы болғаныңызға. Келесі сұрақ, нақты осы үйді алуға қандай шешімге келдіңіз? Неге осы үйді таңдадыңыз?
We wanted to be in the city center, in the older part of Almaty. Of course, we looked at different programs, new programs, etc. But when we found this apartment, we saw that we could transform it in a way that would meet our needs, specifically our needs. We could, completely change the volumes, change the distribution of the apartment, and make it the way we wanted. The next thing is that in the old apartments in Almaty, it's difficult to find apartments with elevators. So that's why we put ourselves at the lower part, so that when we are old, it is easier for us to move.
Бұл қателеспесем ас бөлмесі.
So here is our the place where we get together for the Dastархан.
Дастархан. Yeah, Дастархан.
Here we like to bring our friends, our friends, our family. They come maybe once a year because they live far away. But our friends, on a regular basis, we like to bring together our Kazakhstani friends and to discover cheeses, other foods, horse meat. I like to cook horse meat, filet of horse meat, French style. As you can see, we like art. And we have a collection of paintings of social realism, Kazakhstani painters, like Bondarenko. We also have some contemporary artists like Gabo. We also have a few paintings and arts pieces from them. Yeah.
Мен қарап отырсам, бұл жерде Уильям мырза, мына қазақтың тарихы, қазақтың мәдениеті көрсетілген. Соған қарағанда бір қазақтың мәдениетін тамсанатын сияқтысы ғой.
I love Kazakhstan, of course. So we have Kazakhstan is very present in my life. So I enjoy every minute. The carpets you can see also from Kazakhstan.
Уалихан мырза, қателеспесем, сіз осы Отбасы банк арқылы баспана алғанға дейін пәтер жалдап жүрдіңіз. Одан кейін өз пәтеріңізге қол жеткіздіңіз және де бірінші қадам бастыңыз. Сол кезде қандай әсерде болдыңыз, сол туралы айтып берсеңіз.
It's a good вопрос. When we walked in with my wife Janar, we said, "Home, sweet home." Finally, at our age, we have a place that belongs to us, that is made as we want. So it's the beginning of a new life.
Home, sweet home. Қазақта бізде өз үйім, кең сарайым деп, боз үйім деп айтады. Ол қандай болса да, ол өз үйім. Сол себепте құттықтаймын, өте қуаныштымын.
So then another thing maybe you would be interested is I like music, and I have a very old collection of records. When I was 20 years old, I brought all the records back here, and so now I can enjoy with listening to some nice music. Yeah. But since we traveled a lot, we have some sculptures from India. You know, this is my girlfriend from Seychelles.
Керемет, Уильям мырза, қазіргі таңда сіздің 3 ұлыңыз бар, 3 қанатыңыз бар деп айтуға болады. Болашақта қазіргі таңда сол балдардың баспаналы болуына ойлап жүрсіздер ме? Немесе ол мәселені тек сол балдарға қалдырдыңыз ба?
Well, the boys need to decide themselves what they want to do and when they want to do it. But Timothy lives in London. He bought an apartment there together with his Kazakh girlfriend. James bought also a small apartment in Paris. And Ilyas is thinking about it, but he has no urgency. Yes, now I remember. Ilyas, in fact, he has a deposit account in Отбасы банк. Yeah.
Яғни Ильяс біздің банк арқылы болашақта баспаналы болады деген ой.
Құдай қаласа.
Құдай қаласа. Бұйырса. Керемет. Уалихан мырза, сұхбатыңызға көп рахмет. Өте бір керемет сұхбат болды деп ойлаймын. Сонымен қатар өзіңіздің бір ақыл кеңесіңіз болса, біздің салымшылармен қоса мына Қазақстан Республикасының азаматтарына бір айтар тілегіңіз болса, кеңес болса, соны туралы айтып жіберсеңіз.
I like that question. I think when someone, whether you're young or not, but if you want to buy a real estate asset, you have to really think about it for the long term, because if you're not in the business of doing, multiple transactions to earn a living, you buy real estate to live and enjoy the place. So, accumulate funds before is always safer. Really understand what your needs are and try to find on the market what matches your needs. Number 3, take your time to analyze and plan your future place so that you have enough money, so that you have planned it correctly and you will live comfortably and you will not be frustrated by the absence of planning. When you have done that, you can then start moving forward with your project.
Уәлихан мырза, рахмет сізге осындай өзіңіздің ақыл кеңесіңізбен бөлісіп жатқаныңызға. Әрбір азамат өзіне керектігін алады деген ойдамын, және де болашаққа дұрыс жоспар құрып, отбасы мен банкімен бірге баспанасына қол жеткізеді деген ойдамыз. Осымен сұхбатымызды түйіндейік. Рахмет сізге. Қазақ ретінде, қазақ болып өзіңіздің үйіңізге шақырып, қонақжайлы танытып жатқаныңызға рахмет.
Рахмет, көп рахмет.
Көп рахмет.